Dear students, today we are going to learn how to sign in to Microsoft Teams and how to use your Microsoft Team account. I hope that your class teachers have shared with you your Microsoft Team email ID and your password. So it's very easy to use on a desktop. I'll show how we do it on a desktop. So there are two ways how you can use on a desktop. One is you can open your web browser. It can be Google Chrome, Internet Explorer or Firefox. And the other way is downloading a Microsoft Team app on your desktop. But the easiest way what I'm going to show you is how to use it on a web browser. So the URL to open Microsoft Teams on a web browser is you type teams.microsoft.com and press enter. When you click on enter, it will ask you your ID, sign in ID. So your IDs have been already shared with you. The ID is in the format of say student name @best higher secondary school.com. Make sure that you enter the correct email ID. Few students might make a mistake that they forget to put a @ sign, or they don't put a dot before com, or if the spelling is incorrect, you will face issues with sign in. Let me do a mistake and show you how it works. So for example, if I miss any alphabets, or say I forget to put a @ sign, and if I click on next, it will say sorry, I cannot find the account. Say for example, now I put @ and I forgot to write say S here, and I click on next, it does not find an account. Okay, or there may be chances where it will ask you for a code. If it is asking you for a code, then again you have made some mistake. Go back and try to enter the correct email ID. Once you enter the correct email ID, it will ask you to enter a password. So passwords have been already shared with you by your class teacher. So you try to enter the password what is shared with you. For example, I am entering my password right now. So when I click on the password, it will show you update your password. So current password is, you will enter the current password that you have, what was given by your class teacher. So I'll enter the current password, and then it will also ask you for a new password to set. Okay, so now students, you are supposed to set a new password for your account. I select any new password for my account. Say it is anything random that I'll remember. I need to remember what it is. I'll re-enter the same password what I need to set again. So that is confirm password, and then I click on sign in. So if there is an error, it will say the passwords do not match. So again, we will try to enter a new password. And then I click on sign in. So if the passwords are correct, it will take you to a sign in page, or probably here it says it is a bad request or there is an error. So in such case, I'll try to refresh the account. I'll again go to teams.microsoft.com. And my account is already signed in. Okay, so this was a student demo account what I used to sign in. Okay, so this is my profile what you see, and if you are a student of 9th standard, you will already see grade 9 in your list. So when you click on Teams, when you click on Teams, you will be able to see your standard. If you are in 9th, if you are in 10th grade, you will be able to see 10th grade. If you are in 11th, likewise. So under this team, you are able to see different channels. So one is English, mathematics, science, social studies, and then computer, drawing, Gujarati, Hindi, physical training, and Sanskrit. So all your lectures of respective subjects will be happening in this channels. So if you want to attend a maths lecture, click on the maths, and if the lecture is scheduled, you will be able to see the lecture. You click on it and you can go there. Now a maths lecture has been already created, a demo lecture, to show how it works. So right now I click on maths. So you see already a demo lecture is there. So I can click on it. When I click on it, it will ask me to join. And then it will ask me join options. So when I do this, when I turn off this, my video is off. When I put it on, video is on. If I use this control, I click on this, my sound is off. And when I click on this, my sound is on. So initially all students are requested to put both this off, video as well as sound should be off, and then you click on join now. So when you click on join now you are already connected to the video, and it is also asking, waiting for others to join. So if there are other students or teachers, they will also join the session. So now again we will try to understand the different set of commands that are here on the screen. So first one is I showed, when I click on this, the video is turned on. When I click on this, the video turns off. This is the sound controls. I click, it is mute, unmute. So students are requested to mute their sound. These are screen sharing options which are not supposed to be used by you. These options or controls will be used by the teachers. Okay, if you have any doubts during the lecture when the teacher is hosting a session, you click on this wave hands. Okay, so when you wave your hand, the teacher will be able to see that you have certain questions, and then teacher will come back to you. Okay, and once your question is solved or once your query is solved, you can lower your hand. Then there is a chat box, that is a show conversation. So during the lecture, if you have anything to ask specific in terms of questions, you can enter it here. Okay, so say that is hello, or you can also type your specific question, and the teachers and all other students will be able to see what queries you have. If you have a query in the form of a file, you can use this control to attach, and you can share an attachment file here. Okay, so these are a set of controls which you are supposed to use. Once again, I am repeating, no students will turn on their videos and microphones unless and until they have any specific question or query to ask. This is how you are supposed to attend the lecture. And the teacher will be using different means of teaching, like a video or a presentation, or you know, they can also teach on the whiteboard. So different means will be used to teach you on this Microsoft Teams, which is a very engaging platform, and also at the same time it is also a very safe platform to use. Now for example, my lecture has ended, so I can click on the hang up button. When I click on this, my lecture is over, I am leaving, and the lecture is done. You know, teachers can upload the files or notes in this section. So if a teacher has uploaded, you can see it here in the file section. As of now, I think there are no files uploaded, so the screen is empty. Similarly for notes and other things, if you have a certain assignment, you can also upload it from here. And if there are assignments already on the drive, you can download it from here. Now say for example, when the timetable will be shared, you will know which lecture is happening at what time. Okay, so for example, say in the next 1 hour there is an English lecture, so you will click on the English channel and you will be going there. But right now there is no lecture scheduled. Otherwise you can go to the English channel, and as I showed you earlier, you can click on join button and then you can join the lecture. So there are other channels here. Okay, so for example, if you want to attend a Gujarati lecture, click on Gujarati, you will go to the Gujarati channel. As you can see here, Gujarati. You can find the files, notes and assignments, everything here. So this is how we use Microsoft Teams on a desktop, and once it is done, you can sign out or log off, and then again for the next day you need to sign into your Microsoft Teams account. It is very easy. So as you remember, you need to remember your email ID and the new set password. Now those students who have not received their email IDs or passwords of high and higher secondary sections needs to come to school and contact the respective class teachers between 9 to 12, and the primary students who have not received their email IDs and password, primary and pre-primary both, they need to see their respective class teachers between 11 to 2. I hope that this video makes very much clear how to use Microsoft Teams, and all the updates what is happening in Microsoft Teams you will also receive in the activity list. So for example, how many students joined, who added whom, Okay, you will be able to see all this in the activity session, and I can also put a conversation here. Now when I go to Teams, I'll be able to see grade 9 team. All the updates of 9th standard in general will be able to see in the general section. Okay, so this is a general section, and very subject specific things will be in the respective channels you see. So this channels will be different for different standards, because different standards will have different subjects. So likewise it will be. I hope this is very much clear. If you face any queries, you can get in touch with your respective class teacher, and they will be very much helpful to you how to use Microsoft Teams. Thank you very much.